Right. Sorry about that. Hiya everyone. Thank you for telling me there's no sound. This microphone is sentimental. Thank you, Lena, for saying that. I can't hear myself either. Mainly because I've got wax in my ears. Oh dear. Right. Remember to like the video. Let me do that now. So we're all good in the hood. All good in the hood. Oh, good in the hood. Yeah, I'm here. Yay. Right. Let's like the video, which is very good for me to do. So like the video, guys. Channel members obviously get priority, and donation readings also get the priority. Princess Aquarius is on a plane, so I don't know if we should be reading for them. But hi, Princess. Good luck with that trip. Zoom through the clouds. You will get one today, Taha. There's no problem. Unless everyone donates for a long time, but I will do them. First, we get to Momo, because Momo is a channel member. Channel members have pressed the join button down there for $1.99. They have high priority in the room after donated readings. So Momo will put their question down, and we can do their question, followed randomly with everybody else. Okay? Yeah. Great. You got fired and you don't know why. The session yesterday, there seemed to be a lot of disciplinaries going on, so it must be something planets are going backwards. Well, not backwards, they don't go backwards, but they seem to be retrograde from our you'll donate now. Well done, Cupcake. Anyone wants to become a channel member to have 3 cards in the session? Right, I'm getting private messages and that. Right, Momo, hi. Can you put your question down before the donation happens, and then we've done you? Is that okay? Do remember to like the video, guys, while we are waiting for donations and channel members' questions. You did. Right, let me scroll up to your question. Where is your question? Momo, I can't see your question. Momo, where's your question? It did. If you wrote dentist in there, that'll do it. Please try and do it again. Right, can you just type it out again, Momo, for me, please? Right, I'll do Princess Aquarius first, because they're on a plane and they really shouldn't be on Wi-Fi. Right, may I know if I will be able to give Eddie the good news next week? Right, I'm sure you will. Let's have a look. This is for Princess Aquarius to start off this. Yeah, okay, no worries, Momo. Let me do Princess Aquarius first, and then I'll do you, unless donated readings come up. Right, let's have a look. Princess Aquarius. Oh, it's domestic, isn't it? I really. Maria Payne, yay! Hello, darling. Remember to put your questions down. It's great to have channel members. Channel members do always get high priority. So first of all, let's do Princess Aquarius. Will you be able to give Eddie the good news next week? Oh, so you're actually not in a plane, but you're in the airport. Right, that makes sense. Because normally when you're on a plane, you can't do Wi-Fi. Oh, you are in a plane. Right, you're in a plane, in the sky. Are you in the sky? It doesn't matter. Right, quick, before the plane does something stupid. Have you seen that series Manifest? That just proves that you're allowed to have Wi-Fi on a plane. Right, let's see if you can give the news. Yeah, I won't be watching it anymore. I unsubscribed to Now TV. And when it gets to too many series, you think, oh, is this like Lost? Remember Lost? Have you seen Lost? Right, thanks for the donation, Cupcake. Cupcake, do put your question down and you will be next. Channel members, I will get to you after donated reading. First of all, we're doing Princess Aquarius. Yeah, it was weird. Will you be able to give the news next week? Oh, I don't see why not. There is a little bit of disappointment though, so I don't know what that's going on. It is reversed, so that's good. So yeah, you know, stay strong, stay connected. You also got the Ace of Spoons upside down as well, so it's not going to be easy to actually communicate what you need to communicate to him, but you will be successful in doing so. So whatever you feel a little bit rough around the edges, so to speak, and the opportunity, maybe he's busy or whatever, but eventually you'll get there with the success. So don't worry too much and have a good flight. Yay! You'll be fine. Fine. Right, let's do a Cupcake. My question, right, we're just on a donated reading at the moment, guys. Please have patience while we do this. It won't take too long. Wait a minute, maybe it will. Wait a minute. Was that you, Cupcake, who just did that? All right. Right, let me just check this PayPal because I do have a lot of people, well, not a lot, but significantly. Right, let me see what you've written. Yeah, it is you. That's right. So do you want me to do a private link for you with that, or are you okay for me to do your question now, Cupcake? Yeah, that is you. Yeah, right, okay. My question is, I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers, and without forcing, it has been months. My life is quite very cloudy and I'm blocked. So what do my guides want to tell me? Right, let's have a real look at this question. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. So let's have a look in depth. Guys, this is going to take a little more of a while than usual. So if you've got anything to do, then please do it and come back. This will take at least 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes to actually proceed with this particular reading. Right. Don't worry about it. I'm not. Right, let's have a look at certain angels, what you need to know first. And we'll do some tarot with that. Let me just write this and then put it up. Right, that'll stop people asking stupid questions at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Right, so I'll just do this first and then we'll go into some other aspects, but we'll do the angels first. And then right, just on a donated reading, people, please have patience while this is going on. So, Cupcake, this is going to be the first half of your little reading, or a part of it. Before we delve, just want some angel messages first for you. So let's have a look what's going on. Yay. Right, so itchy nose. So, Cupcake, let's have a look what's basically starting to go on with the angels, the fairies, the goddess guardians, basically. So we're always good with them. So you have blooming, yay, and Erakora, and you are just started. So have patience with yourself and the progress, and do not give up. So you can see here with the blooming card, this wonderful flower. Now, sometimes these certain flowers, these lotuses, are like the seed of the desire, very much like the Fool card. And you can see this wonderful being spreading its wings, spreading its, dress out. Beautiful. So this is why it's called blooming. Sometimes we have to bloom and blossom to attract what we need within our life. So blooming is extremely important. It allows the bees to come in and get our nectar and then fertilize us. So we just repeat the cycle. So blooming is so important for you. So really notice within your life what you can extend to the universe and the angels to actually notice what is going on. Talking of notice going on, it can be. We've got Cordelia and says go outside. So another aspect about blooming is outside. You have been indoors too long. Yeah, we all have. Go outside and get some fresh air. So when we do go outside, we can see even more signs. We can see signs of nature, of the simplicity of what does go on. The clouds do what the clouds do. The sun is just shining to put that energy onto our life and to help us bloom in a way that we can see. So going outside for fresh air is very much like putting that spark of life back into our bodies. So all of life is just one breath in and one breath out, and that's it. So when we do go outside and see the simplicity of what is going on, it'll just help us to just go with the flow kind of thing, which is really good. So that's another angel message going on. Then we have vast and independent. So your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So independent. Sometimes we do have to be independent. Remember that we come into the world practically by ourselves, and then we leave the world by ourselves. But in between, we rely on other people for our strength and encouragement and inspiration. And that's how it should be. Humans are very sociable. But to be independent is to know that we can just rely on ourselves. We don't have to rely on our partners or family members or work colleagues or anything like that to kind of allow us to have those emotions and feelings. We just know we're self-empowered. So to be independent is extremely important for that empowerment. Thank you, Chloe B. You will be next. I'm just on a longer donated reading than normal. Please be patient. I will get to you. So independence is so important. To just empower ourselves. It's very, very important. And then we have white Tara, and that's a sensitivity. So you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments and situations and chemicals. So as you can see, the sensitivity in your little bubble. Have we had enough of that word bubble? But you can see this person on the lotus leaf, lotus flower. Yeah, it's really good to be sensitive because it shows that we care, and being very sensitive to the vibrations. But it's when we become oversensitive about everything, then we need protection as well, and that's why that bubble of spirituality is around you. So when we're blooming, it is difficult. It is a difficulty with a spiritual being to actually do that. So it is important to be psychically strong. And that's why the breath is so important. When we meditate on the breath, we're making ourselves stronger. And we're also letting go of emotions. So breathing in and out, it does help with those emotions. But being sensitive to ourselves and what we're going through allows us to empower ourselves in an independent, blossoming way. So that's really nice. So protection, it's important. Now, your other messages from these angels before we do your tarot is angel of procrastination. We can all do this at times. And so your angel of procrastination is say, yeah, just do it. When it says you're blooming and becoming independent and to go outside, it's to be able to take action in what you need to do. So whatever you need to do, Cupcake, sit and really meditate on it and then do it. You know what you're procrastinating about, perhaps, and just have that energy to help you. So the angel there of procrastination is there to wrap the love around you and say it's okay, take the next step. It's important to take the next step when you're ready, whatever that is. Okay. And then you've got the angel of wisdom around you. So wisdom comes from an amazing aspect. It's not about knowledge, it's not about learning, it's just being wise. It's almost like common sense. So when we've had the duality of experiences within our life, we become a little bit wiser. We know how to act and react, or not act or react. So we can control our emotions a little bit, or we don't need to be consumed by them. So when we are sensitive to issues, when we become stronger and independent and don't rely on other people to give us what we want inside, then that is wisdom. So know how to deal with emotions and thoughts and things like that, and that's where your wisdom will lie, about how you conduct your own life. So thank you, angel of wisdom. No, well, you don't have to. So, yeah. You've also got the angel of positivity. Yay! So, this will help. You need this by your side every day, just until you become that protected, independent person on a huge level. So this is to be positive, and override anything negative. Oh, I can't do it. I wonder what it would be like if I did do it. And then that procrastination angel will kick in and go, you know what? Just do it. Go outside and start something. So this is positive. They're there to help you being more positive and have that self-independent belief of yourself. So we like that. Then we get to the two little ones. And we have, this is a lovely one. It's telling you to play. It's really good to get down and play. So maybe go outside, and when autumn comes, we can kick the leaves. Maybe if there's a dandelion head, you can blow the little seeds. We can do things in a childish way that we get back to being innocent. So anything in nature that you want to participate in and play, it is a good thing indeed. So, whatever play means to you, it says just take a lighter side of life, and be a little bit more positive and have fun. The next one here is relationship. Yay! So the most important relationship is a relationship with yourself. That's the first message. So when angels are around us, you obviously have a very good relationship with your angels, which is really, really good. So asking them and having that self-belief, but becoming a little bit more independent, because sometimes angels are there for a short time, to help you in whatever you need, and then they have to go. So they're not there all the time. We can't lean on them all the time. Very busy people. Busy energies, I should say. So the relationship is here to say it's important to make strong spiritual relationships, definitely, but every other relationship you can make more whole when you're independent from them to be very strong. So that's that. Yay! And you've got unicorns as well, before we do a little bit of tarot. So here you have the unicorn of caring community. So the community that you have is with yourself and family, as well as where you live, in your town, your village, etc. So when we care for ourselves, we care for other people, and it's about respect as well. I'm not saying you're not caring in your community. It means caring for the community and what we leave behind for the next generations to come. So we're all very responsible as people of what we are doing to help our neighbours, ourselves, and our family. So that's why the unicorns say, that. You've also got assess your gifts. Now, this is a lovely message. And along with the enlightenment, that's a really good double message. So when you do bloom into a spiritual essence, then you can see for yourself that when you connect on a spiritual level to the God love, to unconditional love, that is accessible at any time of the day or night, then you'll find that is amazing, that everything dissolves in unconditional love. So the gift of patience is one of those things, having patience with yourself. So when you develop that particular gift, that will really help you going forward. But access a lot of gifts. Just being human is a gift in itself, definitely 100%. And then every other gift follows, whatever you want to connect with. But you've got some very good angels there, indeed. So we'll go further and have a look at other aspects that you need to know right now. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm just on a donated reading. Please be patient. That's good. It's always good to have that, isn't it, Cupcake? So let's have a look where your soul is right now, what it needs to know on a soul level, and see what's going on there. We are on a donated reading at the moment. Donation readings do take priority. Right, let's have a look where your soul is at the moment to see where you're blocked in energies. So Blue, how are you doing? I'm just doing a donated reading, so Blue, if you'd like to inform people, I have done a pinned comment of that, so that should help. No worries, let's have a look. So as a soul level, let's have a look what's going on with Cupcake. So let's have a look on a soul level, what's kind of blocking you. So, right, so maybe, well, that's interesting. So these two cards. So we have, I'm doing fine. Right, so what we're doing here is the new beginnings, and yeah, beginnings, definitely new beginnings. Archangel Jeremiah. So one has to look when we hold on to things like guilt, because all humans pick up guilt every day. Oh, you know, I should have done more YouTube lives. You know, my people are waiting. Oh, I should have rested a bit more. You know, I'm getting really tired. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that chocolate. Do you know what I mean? So we all have these guilt things. So when we pick up all these negative things like guilt, self-loathing, self-doubt, self-procrastination, self-disbelief, all these things, the things that we should drop. And in order for us to have our new life, then we need to drop them. And that's where your independency and your blooming comes away. It's like, yeah, I am a little bit wiser. The angel of wisdom's there to teach me that I can have a new beginning. So this is to remind you that you need a new beginning. Definitely need a new beginning. And you have to, you know, terminate all the self-doubt. So when you procrastinate, it's like you're staying in the grave. You need to rise up and start again. So that's good. And you also have the King of Gabriel, and you have the Queen of Gabriel. So this energy is really fantastic for you in this Leo period that we are in, to actually move the creativity of your life. So we can create marvelous stuff and be responsible for ourselves in both action and inside. So the passion that we have inside can make us do things on the outside, which is fine. So having a passion for being creative, maybe you want to take photographs or be an artist, or do all sorts of things that are creative, but we need the desire, we need the passion. And instead of going, oh, wonder what it'd be like if I created this, that, or the other, we don't know until you try. So you're lucky that you've got the yang energy to say, a new beginning, come and do it. So this energy, if you do feel passion, maybe move around your room, dancing in privacy of your own home, kind of thing. Put your favorite music on and just dance and let everything move around and get passionate about something now. That's what this is all about, putting the passion back in. So that's really good. On an emotional level, let's have a look what's going on for you. We can see you've got the Lovers, you've got the Empress, and you've got Seven of Michael. So I think Archangel Michael is here to cut things off from the past and making a decision here with the Lovers about what it is that you want to start. Again, with the mother energy, that yin energy inside, having patience with the blooming array, and have that seed of hope, that seed of desire to help you make more better decisions than ever before, especially around relationships. So the wisdom that you're learning from the experiences that you've had are that you can put them on the back burner, so to speak, and then kind of look at things moving forward. So this is a total beginning for you. Move in the direction where you feel compelled to go with the help of angels, to really cut off the past now, to move forward in a more creative, passionate desiring way, because you've got this in the bag. So the only thing that's blocking you is yourself from the procrastination, the not doing things, etc., etc. Does that make sense? That was for Cupcake. Thank you, Momo, for the donated reading. Coco, how are you? Right, so we're just on another donated reading, guys, before Momo. Thanks for your patience, guys. So that was a... Thank you so much for the donation, Cupcake, and thank you for allowing me to do your reading. It was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Having all those angels and unicorns, and so you can listen to that at any time, and I do advise you strongly to actually do so. So if you want to rewind it now to re-listen to it, or tomorrow, or whenever, just keep listening to it for all the messages to sink in. Okay, thanks, Cupcake. Lots and lots of love to you. Thanks. So, Momo, we will do you, but first of all, we're on Chloe B. Okay, any future with me and the man in the coffee shop? Well, a man who brings you coffee, of course, there's a future there. In there. Oh, that has to be, man bringing coffee, Chloe. Surely that's a yes. Okay, I'll do you in a minute, Coco. I'll just do Chloe B. Oh, he doesn't work in the coffee shop. He just sits there on his laptop. Oh, that's a bit different then. You just sit next to him. Ooh. And you say nothing. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look what's going on. Chloe B and the man in the mysterious man in the coffee shop. Right, we're on a donated reading, guys. Please be patient. This is for Chloe B. Right, size of the donation is the size of the reading. Just a heads up, guys. Right, future with you and the man in the coffee shop. Right, so we have the Three of Gabriel. So that was upside down, but it doesn't mean to say the energies are upside down, because I'm not reading it like that. Though there is a Five of Michael there, so I can't ignore that. So don't allow the opportunity to be missed, because you might sit there and you might think, oh, what if? So maybe just talk to him. Oh, it's a good day, isn't it? Oh, I love this coffee shop. Or just say, oh, I wonder if that queue's ever going to go down. Small talk. We're good at small talk in this country, surely. You do have the Five of Michael with you. Queen Famous, how are you? I will get with you. I'm just on donated readings at the moment. So the Five of Michael does say that there is a little bit of a difficulty. So I don't want you to miss the opportunity. I would like you to express, a little bit more. Just don't sit there in silence. You do have the Two of Ariel. He's a very busy person. So if he doesn't engage with a lot of conversation, it means he's busy. He is busy. Whatever he's doing, it's to do with work. However, we do have a very nice card here in celebrating. So if you appeal to his emotional side, that's really good. So there can be a future, but he's obviously working really hard. It says to have strength of character. So, we are living in 2021. It's not down to the men, and Mad Soul Tarot will agree with me. What's wrong with women doing it? So it does take courage to speak to them, because they're all involved. They probably don't notice you. So engage in conversation and don't let the opportunity oh, right, okay. Oh, right. But basically, that's it. So, yeah, rewind that. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. Just have strength of character to go for it. Well done, Chloe. We all like the man in the coffee shop. So, guys, thank you for being here. Donations do take high priority in this. And next donated reading is Momo T. Tot. So we're going to do her. And then we'll do our channel members. So channel members, if you're still in the room, because I know some of you hopped out, if you hop back in and just post your questions, I'll do you after Momo. Thank you. So Momo, please, can you tell me some advice? I'm in love, but I feel like it's not going to go your way. Well, is this the same person we did the other day, or is it different? Let's have a look. I know you're here, Taha. I know that. But as I said loads of times, channel members do get first priority after donated readings. So stay in the room. We will get to you. First of all is Momo. Let's see what's going on with our Momo. Cupcake, are you still here? I just seen that comment. You're writing a book. Definitely need to get that going again. Yes, Sarah Hardy, you can donate. Please choose a friend on PayPal or Cash App is absolutely fine. And I'll do you next after Momo. That's fine. Size of the donation is the size of the reading, basically. Right, okay. Momo, let's see about love. Let's go. Yeah, super chat's fine then. Fine, don't mind super chat. Super chat. Right, let's have a look for Momo. Right, Momo. I want to do you a love connection to the energy of that. Right. This is for Momo. Right, the universe on a love connection wants to know there is a surprise. Yay! Yay! We all like surprises. Right, but basically here, hi Maria, how are you? There's a Six of Gabriel. So Gabriel is a really healing angel, but there is that success within this relationship. So yeah, you're feeling really loved up, which is absolutely fantastic. And that is success in itself. So when you stay with that feeling within your heart, that's healing you in so many levels. So don't knock that. That's very important, and keep that energy up for that. And people around us, if they don't appreciate that, that's their problem. Do you know what I mean? You do have energy of the Nine of Michael. This is reversed, which is good. So you're already thinking on a bit of a downer, but it's not making you down, or hopefully it's not, right? So stay strong. Don't allow negative thoughts or worries that aren't concerned. Just because they're not like you, and you're obviously very loving and you feel really good in this relationship, if they're not demonstrating that, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not feeling it. Okay, because with the world here, this gives you a world of opportunity to really understand that your soul has learnt so much within this particular relationship. So don't lose on the first hurdle or the second hurdle, and stay strong in what you have learnt over love in itself. And then that's kind of more gentle. So that's Archangel Michael to help you again. And you do have a few Archangel Michaels here. So it is about cutting off negativity in a big way, to learn that you have that power within yourself to really make things good. Here we have the three of Raphael, which allows that celebration of the heart and unite in a way. So on a spiritual level, you might be able to feel a lot closer to this person. And intuitively, if you feel it's wobbling a little bit, then maybe just, ask Archangel Michael to help you with that, and just stay true to your feelings of how you feel. We do have here the Page of Michael. So be truthful and honest, and hopefully they are too. There is an energy of the Six of Michael and also the King of Michael. So I think honesty is one of those best policies to actually adopt. So when it's kind of difficult to find all the information about this person, if they're not being completely honest with how they're feeling, we can't be successful all the time. So I understand how you demonstrate sometimes the nine of, with the worry, the Nine of Swords coming up. But again, here, we need to really empower ourselves and understand what's going on. And you do have the ability to do that. So it can have periods of difficulty, obviously, but I think sometimes maybe you can't think, oh well, it should be like this and it should be like that, because my last relationship, by this time we were like that. This is a completely different relationship. So don't be too idealistic about it. Allow it to settle down. It's got to do with the settling in and the full trust with that. So just enjoy each other's company, and if it still feels a little off, then try to find out why that is. But yeah, it's got hope. Definitely got hope. But have better conversations, perhaps, Momo. Does that make sense? Relationships, very hard, aren't they? Very difficult. Very difficult indeed. But yeah, there is a surprise. So maybe that surprise is that the better connection will be. We never know what people truly think inside, because they're always kind of not playing, but thinking, oh, I wonder what they expect me to say or do. You know what I mean? And it's like difficult at times. Right. Thank you. Right. Okay. So who put their... Right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. Okay. So strange people. Right. Okay. So that was Momo. No one else has donated, have they, at the moment? So hopefully there's only 5 people in the room. So we do channel members first. So if you're a channel member, can you put your... Oh, thank you so much, Chloe B. I do wish you all the success with Man with Computer. Right, okay. Well, yes. I'm just asking for channel members first, because they pay $1.99 a month to have 3 cards instead of 2 in every single live. And I do know that Maria Payne was the last to do. We've got Coco, if you're still here, and Queen Famous. If my channel members are here, then please put your questions down now. Otherwise, we'll go to random questions. Donations do take high priority, and I'll just write that in the chat. You're here. Queen Famous, can you put your question down, please? Right. Let's do Queen Famous. Will your book get proposed and be accepted? Let's have a look at Queen Famous. I want a word with you, Cuckoo, about that. Right, Queen Famous, will your book get proposed? Well done. You are a master at books. A master. Thanks, Momo. Oh, lots of love to you. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. No, I haven't done you, Maria Payne. Do put your question down again, please. No, put your question down, Maria Payne. You are on the list for doing channel members now. So that's okay. We're just doing Queen Famous. Maria, put your question down again, please. Right, this is for our friend Queen Famous. What's this? Should we chuck that away? Ooh. Right, okay. So, we have the 9 of Ariel. You did a very good job on it. We've got the 3 of Ariel. I think they're going to try to help as much as possible to get this book going. We do have the 5 of Raphael here. So maybe it's not going to go as well as you kind of hoped or perceived at this moment in time. Sometimes books sit there for a long time before they start, getting going. So yeah, so obviously we've got to have the right agent doing the right work. They've got to get involved with it, so maybe have a meeting with them, and emotionally appeal to them. But it should be all right. It should be all right. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like unless you get really established at this particular publishing house. I mean, sometimes self-publicizing is good, but it looks good here. Definitely lots of money coming in, etc. But I don't know what this is about. So don't kind of be too despondent about the process. Maybe it's not as quick as we actually think. But yeah, it should be fine. It's your baby. Look after the baby. And hopefully they understand that. Well, they do. That it needs nourishing. Baby, Spooky Mulder, how are you? So good luck with it. Right, let's do Coco. Right, there is no such thing as a yes or a no answer, Coco, but I'm saying yes, do it. Why not? What have you got to lose, Coco? Just do a YouTube channel is fine. Everyone else does. But for Coco, let's see what the cards say for you, okay? This is for Coco. Let's see, creating a YouTube channel. So I'm saying yes, do it. So I'm sure you will do it. Yeah. For Coco. Let's have a look what you need to know about doing the channel. So you need to work hard. You need to think hard. And it is very successful for you. Yay! Yes, just do it then. If you want a yes, no answer, do it. On books. It's up to you. YouTube isn't as easy as you think. Just ask any. There's a lot of work to do on it. Good luck. You'll be fine. Right, our next channel member is Maria Payne. Did you already do me? No. When my next romantic committed partner is coming in, or next serious relationship? Let's have a look at Marianne Payne. Mariah Payne. When's your next romantic committed partner coming? Well, let's have a look. Thank you, Spooky Mulder, for being here. Have you got a question? Right, if you're in the room, it's random questions. Donated readings do go first, then channel members, and then everyone else randomly picked. So if you're in the room, pop your questions down. Spooky Mulder, you're next after Mariah. Right, Mariah. If I can't see a question, I can't do your question. Do make sure your question is down there. Mariah. When you tell yourself that you're good enough to actually have a relationship, Mariah, then it'll happen. Definitely. It's because you've got the self-love card here. So one needs to really accept a lover for yourself, self-empowerment. Also, with the Queen of Raphael, it's like giving yourself permission and being in control of those emotions. So don't let ideas say, no, when's it happening? It's not happening, so it's never going to happen. It's about really finding the love for yourself and saying, yes, it's happening now. That's the difference. It's just a mindset. Do you know what I mean? It's like, as soon as you push things away, then it's not happening today. As soon as you embrace love, it is happening today. It's as simple as that. It really is. Those silly phone calls. Honestly. Right. Yeah, general reading for Spooky Mulder. Let's see what Spooky Mulder is the last channel member in our room. So keep posting your questions, guys, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. No worries, Mariah. Right, this is for Spooky Mulder and a general reading. Right, Spooky Mulder, what's going on with you? Thank you so much, Alessandra Silveria. Can you just do me a favor, Alessandra? Can you put her initial or a star sign, please, Alessandra? Thank you. Right, this is for Spooky Mulder. What does Spooky Mulder need to know today? You tell them are spooky. Right, so right, Spooky Mulder, what's going on with you? So first of all, you have the Ace of Michael. This is a great card to face challenges. The Sword of Truth, and we all know Archangel Michael has that wonderful spiritual sword that can cut away things that no longer serve you. So procrastination is one of those things that bye. And also negative thoughts, bye. So having the Ace of Michael is one of the best things to champion your life right now. So use a sword to maybe defend, but also attack your new ideas and in ways of inspiring you to move forward. Especially when it comes to relationships. Relationships of a spiritual connection are always those good things to do. So maybe make the decision once and for all. What is it that you truly love? What can you partner up in the universe to get contacted with? Here with the Four of Michael, it says just rest your mind about a lot of things, especially love relationships. It can be a stronger bond and a stronger spiritual bond, but when we get confused and negative, then we really need to put the sword down and have a good rest. Meditate on what you really do want to stay connected with. Spooky mole there. So thank you very much for Alessandra Silveira. So you want to know Igor Carlos. He's a Leo. All right, okay. He didn't need the whole name, but thank you. Is he going to contact you soon? So I just want to donate a reading for Alessandra Silveira. Igor Carlos. Okay, thanks. Right, let's have a look. Oh, right, okay. So, first of all, we have the love connection between the two of you, and what's kind of going on a soul connection level. And this does suggests that you did have that true love with that beautiful person, and it's almost embracing that love, that true love that you have felt, and it's an indication of how deep you can love yourself and other people in general. So I think that's a lovely connection going on there for you. So when we embrace true love, that's some wonderful aspects, and never let go of that. That's so vitally important, isn't it? So first of all, you do have the Lover's card, which is really beautiful. So on a bigger scale, it is about choice, a higher choice, and if you're truly connected at the same time. There does seem to be a little bit of difficulty with this, but it's not an impossible situation. So, especially when we've got the strength card of Leo itself. So, for them, they're trying to make that ultimate choice about what they need to do within their life. I think it's more life issues that they're kind of looking at. And that's what's really going on within their life right now. It is financial, it is about career. It's so they need to get that strength to make the right choice in this particular situation. So, we do have here the Six of Raphael, which is a wonderful card of sweet memories that you used to have. So they are missing you and they are thinking of you. So while they're away, they're trying to make the big decision. Do I need to contact you? Do I need to get close on a way? So this is a lovely flavour of a card, and it is quite healing when they do think of you. So that's nice. And next we have this wonderful card of Epiphany. So maybe in the silence that you're not hearing from them, maybe, just maybe in the Virgo season, which is September, you may just hear from them. I do say may because there are other difficulties down here. And like we say, they have to have the courage and the strength to actually do this. So we see them at the moment, like here, with the King of Ariel upside down. So this is why I said the career might be a little bit, troublesome. So they feel not embarrassed, but a little bit, oh dear, something's going wrong within their life. So it's almost like they can't face you or contact you. So losing face, so to speak. So they need a little bit of patience with their own situation before they do contact you. That's why things are a little bit challenging here. We've got the Seven of Michael and also the Five of Michael. So these decisions for them to come forward to contact you are very, very difficult. So surrounding what they can give to you, they might not be able to give to you what you both may have discussed or what you want. So it's almost like another direction and they're kind of moving slightly away. So this is why it's going to take a little bit of courage for them to come forward and explain that or whatever. And the Page of Raphael's, they haven't got time. They just haven't got time to socialize or contact you. So I'm not losing hope on this. I do feel with them, these two cards, it is very difficult for them to contact you just at the moment. But I am very encouraged to see this card with the strength, and hopefully they can come forward. So if they have lost their status, so to speak, and they're slightly embarrassed about that, then that is their inward concern. But when they are demonstrating here the Lover's card, it means they're still connected to you. And of course, we did have that true love aspect. So on a soul level, there is that deep love, and that's why they have to make the choice whether to connect with you. So I do feel the reason why they haven't contacted you is a very practical matter. So it is a little bit of a shame. It's not an impossibility, but it is very challenging at this moment. But they got lovely memories of you here, so that's beautiful. And of course they are really thinking about the whole situation, so that's good as well. So while they're thinking about it, it's not lost. So I think that's got a lovely aspect to it. So hopefully that makes sense. I mean, that's not when people are going through their stuff, it's not a cut and dried answer, is it? It really isn't, especially if they're thinking, and especially if they've lost some sort of status. It is out of embarrassment, kind of thing. Do you understand? Hopefully that helped. Mad Soul Tarot, you're here. Yay! Thank. Oh! I thought Spooky Moldy, you were talking to me, but you're talking to Mad Soul. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry that wasn't, the best. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, and yay, this is fantastic. But while people are very low, And we're still very suppressed in some ways with what's gone on with the universe. So it's not, but it is encouraging. It's got some lovely cards there too. It's not all bad news. It's okay. That's what I was thinking, Spooky Mold. So have you any channel members that sneaked in the room without me knowing? If channel members haven't had their questions done and they want to, that's absolutely fine. Do pop your questions down, Mad Soul Tarot, and we'll pick them up. Anyone else, just put your questions down and we'll get to you. Thank you for subbing. That's absolutely fine. There is a join button there to join a channel. You do have access to channel only membership videos, which come out tomorrow. So make sure you've looked at the ones last week. Just saying. Right, so here we go with lots of questions. So is Taha still here? If Taha is still here, can Taha put their question down, because that they were kind of moaning? Katrina Gall, how are you? Good to see you. Make sure you put your questions down, guys. I'm seeing if Taha is here. You will indeed, Mad Soul Tarot. You will need to... Did your apostle come, Mad Soul Tarot? Is it arrived? Right, I'm just doing Rani then. Right, any future connection between me and Ab in separation? Okay, this is for Rani. All right, okay, Bubs. Right, this is for Rani. Any future connection between you and Ab? Right, let's have a look for Ronnie. You only get 2 cards in these readings, randomly picked, unless you're a channel member, and you get 3. Donations do take high priority, so on Cash App, PayPal, and superchat. Let's have a look, Ronnie. Is there any future connection between you and Ab? No worries. Well, this is for running. Probably. At the moment, there's an aspect where they're not really taking this opportunity. They don't even know you're waiting, or feel like you are. So they're a little bit down. Oh, what have I lost? But with the Knight of Gabriel here, there is some action towards you, hopefully. But they are a little bit kind of glum. Not as happy as they could be. But yeah, there is action in the right way for that. So hopefully, running. Hopefully. Alberta Butterfly, how are you today? It's great to see you. Remember to pop your questions down. If I can't see a question, I can't do it. Bling bling. No worries, Ronnie. Good luck. Right, bling bling. Thoughts and feelings of RCN towards Daria. Right, okay. First of all, bling bling. Is your name RCN or is it Darga? Do let me know about that. Sun Goddess Ari. When will I have like a guy again? Like who else will come in my life and I end up crushing on this guy or noticing this guy that likes me? My love life is nearly dead at this point. So did you have to write a book? It's just not one question. You're funny. Oh dear, gotta laugh. Yeah, the whole book. That's like, that needs to be a page on the agony aunt page, isn't it? In fact, I'll take a screenshot of it. I'll put it in my book. Agony aunt book. You want to see a hot guy again? On the videos for that on YouTube? I've seen hot guys dancing around. I think I sent one to Mad Soul Tarot. Or was it Tarot's Talk? Probably Tarot's Talk. So hey, look at this. What's going on here? Right, let me conjure up for you the magician. And if you get the magician, then they can conjure up a hot guy for you. Yay, hot guys. Exactly, Spooky Mulder. You tell them. Maybe, Sun Goddess Ari, there are no hot guys around. No more hot guys. They've all gone. They've all left the planet. Do you blame them? Do you blame the hot guys? Right, let's have a look at hot guys for Sun Goddess Ari. Are there any hot guys left on the planet? Any hot guys left on the planet for Sun Goddess Ari? Right, remember to pop your questions down. If I can't see them, I can't do them. Pop them down, please, guys. Please, please, please. Right, no, there are no hot guys at all. They've all gone. Left, disappeared. Ace of Michael is looking down. Your sword is a bit floppy. It's still in its gut. It needs to get out there, and you need to put your sword the right way, dear, and then use it like, I've got the inspiration. I know what to do with my sword. I know where I'm going. But if you don't know where you're going, do you know what I mean? It's like you don't know where you're going. Look in the yellow pages for hot guys. And you've got the Seven of Raphael. So you do have a lot of choice. But they're a bit, insignificant. There are no hot guys where you are. So you may have to get on a train or a plane to visit an area where there are hot guys. And I'm serious. If there are no hot guys around you, then there are no hot guys around you. Maybe it's your perspective. Maybe it is a little bit off. So look at hot guys inside their personality and the love for life. That's hot inside and what they can give. So maybe understand a little bit more about who you are and get to know people, and then they might appear to be hot to you. No hot guys. Where the hell? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Alberta. That's awesome. Just put your question down, please. Thank you. Right, Alberta Butterfly, what is your question? Right, we're on a donated reading. Thank you very much. What will happen between Raymond and I on the 21st? You know what you're gonna, sorry, Alberta. You know what you're gonna have to do, Sun Goddess Ari? Tell us the town that you live in. and then we'll make a video. No hot guys here. No, make a TikTok. That's it. Right, make a TikTok and say, are there any hot guys in this town? That's what people do. They really use it as like Tinder. It's ridiculous. Look at me. Are there any people that like me? It's hilarious. It's true, isn't it, Nick Beer? It's true. It's absolutely true. I love Mad Soul. Mad Soul is got the best humour. Oh, sorry. This is for Alberta Butterfly. What will happen on Raymond and you on the 21st? Right, 21st, you and Raymond. I am. Right, just on a donated reading, guys. Please be patient. '21st. That's 10 days away. 21st. Let's have a look at the connection between you. Is the blue still here? Does the blue want a question? Is the blue still here, or have you guys frightened him away? A question from Mr. Blue. And Mad Soul, if you've got a question. I don't know why I bothered asking. Wasting my breath. Absolutely wasting my breath. Right. So the first connection, Alberta, is honour. We have to honour ourselves, but we also have to honour what they're saying, what they're doing, what they're suggesting, and take it on board. Honour is something that doesn't happen very often. So, yeah, between us, or between you two, there does have to be that kind of honour. And also Cupid is there as well. Oh, so Cupid wants this relationship to work between the two of you. And as long as you honour and respect that in a way, that's going to really help things move on. So what else is going to happen? We've got the 5 of Gabriel upside down. So leading up to the 21st, been a little bit of sorting out to do of the place. Oh, that reminds me. I nearly forgot. Anyway, so here, so some things need planning, where planning does have to take place. So first of all, we need to understand exactly where you're meeting, etc. That's important, because it might be a little bit over the time limit. So make sure you're not rushed when you do meet them. Make sure everything's on time. That's very, very important. So making the decisions of where and when to meet and what to do is also there. Some things don't have to be as stressed. So try and, when you do meet them, make things as easy as possible. Don't overcomplicate it. Oh, well, we could do this and we could do that and doing that and make it simple. So the more simplified it is, probably the better for this current situation. And then things will really help along the way. Here with the 3 of Ariel, you can discuss beforehand what you are doing and what you are going to say. So allow that energy just to grow and build. It's a good foundation. So I'm losing my voice. So that's really, really important. Sorry. Don't overthink things as well. So don't let don't let things spoil the day, kind of thing. So make sure you've planned. Make sure all the timetables are in place, because you don't want any delays. So all those kind of practical things are very, very important. Okay, so it's not basically what's going to happen. It's almost like what could. Sorry. So it's important not to get over, kind of complicate the situation. I think you two need to make it as simple as possible, and just enjoy the time and not overcomplicate it. But it will be more smooth. It needs a lot more smoothness in it, doesn't it? Right, thank you. Thank you, Madsol, and thank you, Katrina Gall. What's your question, Katrina? Oh, yeah, what's coming in the near future? Sorry about the cough. Sometimes my voice just runs out. Yeah, I've got honey and lemons, so it just helped quite a bit. Right, let's have a look for Katrina. What's coming in the near future for our Katrina? Thank you for being here. This is for Katrina. What's coming in the near future for Katrina? So hopefully, Alberta Butterfly, that was okay. It is hard sometimes, you know, but it should be all right. It should be all right. Good luck. Right, let's have a look for Katrina Girl. I have honey in it. Right, okay. Katrina. This is for Katrina Girl, what's coming in the near future. So, Blue, did you have a question? Right. Very interesting. Right, Katrina. Oh, great. That does not help at all, Sir Blue. No wonder you like Mad Soul. You and your smoking, that does not help me cough at all. It's not a cough, it's my voice is running out. Honestly. Right, Katrina, great. So you too have got the Strength card. So it is Leo season still. So if you use that energy of the Leo season, it's a very yang, it's very positive. So it reminds me of making hay while the sun shines. Having courage to do what you need to actually achieve. Remember the Wizard of Oz and the lion going down the yellow brick road, and it was a journey. So the journey to find courage in ourselves is always the journey. So I know Mad Soul hates that, but strength of character in a very gentle way and a very determined way as well will allow us to see for ourselves our self-empowerment to go along to the future. You can now work really hard at anything that you do want to achieve. If you have to learn a little bit here and there to better yourself with the money and the career aspect, then that's always good to do. Extra learning, even if it's a hobby learning, will keep that mind, you know, just really on par, so to speak. So this is great for learning and having the courage maybe to step outside the box. Maybe you want a new career even. That's absolutely fine to do so. Now's a good time with that courage and that yang energy to actually do something like that. So it basically says follow your heart to do what it is that you really need to do. So be very kind and generous to yourself. You do have the page of Raphael here, which is a very emotional card as well. So participating in friends and activities, parties, social events, but learning to inspire yourself now. So if you think, well, what is the value of myself and how do I value myself to actually satisfy myself in a way that does create more money or more career? Do you know what I mean? I know that sounded dodgy. I just heard Mad Soul. So with the Ace of Raphael, it is self-improvement and self-love. That's the most important thing. Because when you're in charge of your own emotions and a more positive drive, you can use the energy of the Strength card to push that through. So it really, really is a good aspect there. The only problem is sometimes you don't create the opportunities. So this is vitally important. And standing your ground with the Seven of Gabriel, So when opportunities present yourself, maybe you jeopardize it a little bit. So that's why you've got to be a little bit kinder on yourself and really take those opportunities in a bigger way of loving yourself, to give and empower yourself in the way that when opportunities do present yourself, you go, yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. So, yeah, you know, it's like, oh, so sometimes lions can be over proud, so be very humble about new opportunities perhaps, but make sure it's right for you. Don't just settle for second best, is what I'm generally saying. Thank you for that. Hopefully that made sense. Sir Blue, darling, have you got a question, Sir Blue? Sir Blue, honestly. Right, any questions on there? What a funny statement. Madsol Tarot, why did Odd Boyd say, just found out Taurus is the baby of the zodiac? This rings true for me. Right, no worries. Right, let's do Nicothea SK. Will Pete and I see each other again? Right, let's have a look at Nithya SK. Will Pete and I see each other again? Nithya SK. Good, Katrina. I'm really proud of that. Do some affirmations or EFT tapping, or obviously buy rose quartz over there. Rose quartz crystal is always good, you know, and just wanting things better for yourself, you know, that does take courage, doesn't it? That piece inside of us that we know. Is that a genuine question? Right. Right, okay. So I was doing the question. I forgot whose question was I doing then. All right. This is for Nithya SK. Will P and you see each other again? Yeah, thank you. Nithya, will P and you see each other again? Will P and you see each other again? Will P and you see each other again? Says, remember, if I can't see your question, can't do your question, put the questions down. Just saying. Right. Probably not. Did you really want to? It doesn't look like it. Nine of Michael, you've been worried perhaps, or they've been concerned about the whole thing. And the Eight of Michael turned upside down is also about strangling the situation. But again, it is upside down. So maybe they're just thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't see them. And maybe they're seeing a little bit gentle, and they could. So they're just coming out of this energy of, oh, I think the very worst of every situation. I couldn't possibly do that. So ask again tomorrow. Maybe. Right, any more questions? If there are no more questions, that's good. No more questions, guys? Simran, when will Torun call you? Simran, when will Torun call you? Let's have a look for Simran. No worries. Right, when will Tarot call you? Tarot is not an exact science. It is just a flavour of what's blocking people or not. So I can't say they'll call you at 3 o'clock on the 16th of August now, can I? No. But what we will tell you is that they feel they've got a choice, and that choice, perhaps they're looking at it in a different way than you are. So I'm not so sure if Taurin will call you. As I say, it's not an exact science, but the energy for them calling you just at the moment is a little bit off. So definitely not today. Okay, they're not going to call today. Sorry about that. Right, Kim Connor, will you and Sam get back together again? This is for Kim Connor. Will you and Sam get back together? Will Kim and Sam get back together? Let's have a look. Will you and Sam get back together? Right. That was a serious question. Was it really? Okay. Who's waking you up at night? Right. It was a serious question, Sir Blue. Right. Let's see if, first of all, Kim Corner, we'll get rid of them. Will me and Sam get back together? And then it'll be more private. Right. Are you and Sam getting back together, says Kim Corner? Right. Will you and Sam get back together? Right, Kim. Are Sam and you getting back together? Maybe. Right, okay. If you trust Sam a little bit more longer, then this may have a good outcome. Yeah, you could do. You very well could do. So keep the faith. Keep moving with that aspect. If you're still talking to them, even better. But yeah, that seems a little bit okay. Right, let's do Sir Blue. Who's keeping them up at night? What a weird question. No worries, Kim. Obviously, it's a neighbour. Are they actually waking you? Right, who's keeping Sir Blue? Who's waking Sir Blue up? Who's waking Mr. Blue up? Sir Blue, who's waking Sir Blue up? It's not funny, Spooky Mulder. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage the boys. Right. It's true, isn't it, Katrina? Don't encourage them. Honestly, what you're doing. Right, Sir Blue. Who's kicking you up at night? Stupid question. Oh. Well, it obviously is a neighbour, isn't it? No, seriously. Right, okay. It's somebody beginning with S on a psychic level. It's truly, it is. You've got the 10 of Raphael here. So when you dream of your perfect scenario, they're whispering in your dream, wake up, I'm here. Seriously. So it's your thought process is running around really fast. Do this. Your subconscious is annoying. So the universe is saying, just rest your mind. Stop thinking about somebody being a snake. And then you've got the King of Gabriel. So it's yourself, basically. Yourself is Mad Soul Tarot. He didn't even need any cards because this is you. You're a Leo, remember. You're not a crab. So the King of Gabriel, you've turned yourself upside down. You're a bit of a bat. And what is the problem? Maybe on a subconscious level, you feel like you're missing out on time and happiness. So it's like, oh, I've got to do so much. I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do the other. So just calm your mind down, mate. Calm your mind down. Don't scare him. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Stop picking on sibling. Chanchal does. Will I get my life partner this year? A life partner this year. Totally this year. Right. Chanchal does. Will you get your life partner this year? It is. It is. It's a spirit. It's yourself. Leela, yes, we're doing free readings. Not for long, though. But we are still doing them. Pop your question down, sweetheart, please. Thank you. Right, Chanchal does. Will I get your life partner this year? Chanchal does. Life partner this year. Chanchal does. I life partner this year. Life partner this year. Yes, you will. So, action is being taken on your behalf, and here comes King of Gabriel. So take responsible for your life. Take action. If you're not taking action towards that love partner, this person will not come. Okay, so it's very important to have this energy of the Leo, having pride and encouragement, and also the faith of courage to do so. So step aside, Chanchal, and do something about it. Is Nico not into you? That sounds like a dirty question at the moment, but I know what you mean. Right, honestly. Right, Leela, is Nico not into you? Is Nico liking you? What's going on with Nico towards Leela? No worries, Angel does. Right. Succubus. So he's got a succubus. I told you it was beginning with S. Stop frightening Sir Blue with the succubuses. Oh dear. Poor Sir Blue. Honestly. Sorry, Lila. Is Nico into you? Mad Soul wants your succubus. Right, Nico. Hello, Yummy Recipes. How are you today? Right, is Nico into Leela? A lot was turned upside down. They're kind of making up their mind fully about doing it. Yeah, they're just wondering whether to get into you, kind of thing. So not at the moment, but they just need to open up their heart a little bit to make that decision a little bit better. Any more questions? If there's no questions. Right, guys, thanks Mad Soul Tarot for being here. Thank you, Spooky Mulder, for being here. Thank you, Sir Blue, for being here. Any more questions? No? I don't want a channel member jumping in at the last minute. If anyone's got a question. Karen, Ademi, how are you? Hiya. Are you fine? Good to see you. Yeah, you. I thought so. Pop your question down. I knew that'd happen. Call me psychic. Right. Katrina, let's have a look. Will you slim down by your birthday? Let's have a look. Right, Katrina. It's one question per session unless you've donated, and then you're allowed a free question. So that's why I'm doing Katrina, because she did donate. Right, if you really put your mind to it, Katrina, this is serious. And if you are the king of yourself, be responsible for what you do. And then, it's achievable. Definitely is achievable. Right, Karen Adam. Adam, why did your Virgo unfriend you from social media? Why did Virgo unfriend you? This is for Karen. Because they wanted to do and they're moving on. No, they won't regret it. They've finished with the situation and they're moving on. Bit harsh, but that's what they're doing really. So everything's finished and emotionally they have moved on. So I don't think they will regret it really. Sorry about that. It's tough, isn't it? Yummy recipes. If you don't put a question down, I am off. Tasfia, how are the feelings of Raymond? Yes, of course you can donate. Donations much appreciated. No worries. You want a unicorn for thingamajiggy? Right, let's do Tasfia. How are feelings of Raymond for you? Tasfia and Raymond. Thank you very much, Katrina Gold. Thank you very much. And you too. Tasfia, what is Raymond waffling on about today? Let's have a look at Raymond. Raymond and Tasfia. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Raymond. Oh. Well, it probably... Did you? What did you donate on? The moon? That's it. It might come through in a minute. Tasfia. So he thinks of you positively, but he thinks you're hard work. So, or maybe for him it's hard work being around you, kind of the pressure of relationships. So give Raymond a little bit of space and time to kind of make this easier. In fact, help him. You need to help Raymond with the situation, make things more simplified. Yay! Oh, great, Katrina. You enjoy your day. Right, it's come through. Karen, thank you. Finally on Cash App, it did. No worries. What is your question? Karen, what is your question? No worries. We had a little reading yesterday and you said he would probably come back, but he unfriended me off from social media. That's not a question. Oh my God. I'm just doing a donated reading. Do you think he will still come back? Yeah, that's fine. Right, what's his name, Karen? Can we have his name? Put his name down and we'll see if we'll pick up the right energy for this. Victor. Right. Right, let's have a look. Hi, Sweater. Yes, put your question down, please. The reason why I never do your questions is because you never type your questions down. If I can't see the question, I can't do the question. This is why you get missed all the time. I called you ages ago. I go, Taha, where are you? I want to do Taha. Where's Taha? Right, I'm trying to find out where Victor is. I said this and I said the other. Right, Victor. Right. So, did I pull you the 10 of Gabriel just a minute ago? Because it's still coming up as that. It is very difficult for them to kind of do this particular journey, but it is not impossible, because with the 10 of Raphael, what's going on is a complete love situation and really understanding, but it is difficult. So at the moment, they obviously want peace, but it's not impossible, the situation. If they find a solution, at the moment they can't see the solution, but if they actually find a solution, or both of you, maybe Karen, you just need to give them a little bit of space here to understand that they do need to start again. They find it very difficult to actually go there, but it's not impossible. But they're just tied up with the unfriendingness and the space that you're giving them. So even though it's not impossible, and maybe they'll come to the conclusion that being happy with you or not with you or whatever is going on for complete happiness could be there, but you've got to understand each other. You really have, and that's probably why they have unfriended you. So this was upside down, so there can't be a solution now because they are finding it a little bit difficult, but there is too much to do. But it does have this 8 of just stuck. So the reason they've unfriended you, perhaps there was too much kind of going on for them. So they just need a little bit of peace. Maybe they're too busy at work or something. But you do have to give them a little bit of space. So for you to be happy, completely happy, it's just to respect that somebody doesn't want to be nagged all the time with that situation. Does that kind of make sense? It's difficult, relationships, especially on social media. It's very difficult on social media. It really is. I mean, Mad Soul Tarot can tell you all about that sometimes. Do go to visit Mad Soul Tarot when he's on live. He's got a lot of experience with that. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Shweta, does Summit wait for your message? Could I reach him or let him reach? I am Libra, he's Taurus. Right. No worries, Karen. Good luck. But patience. Yeah, it's complicated for them. Does Summit wants message? Right, Shweta and Summit. Let's do Shweta and Summit. Right. Let me use a different pack. Let me use a different pack. Right, this is for Shweta and Summit. The Summit one. Yes, Tahar, I'll do it now. After Shweta. Nagging. It's like having a wife. Right, Shweta and Summit. Right, Shweta. What's going on with your dude? They are not waiting for your messages. The Ace of Swords hung down and the Hermit mode, they really aren't waiting. So yeah, they're not waiting for your messages. So it's up to you whether you want to do that. I don't think they'll respond. Basically, if you haven't heard from Summit for a long time now, isn't it time to kind of maybe, think again of what you could do or not do? Right, this is for Taha and Met Sorensen. Thank you for the donation, sweetheart. Can you see Frank and Aries' feelings for me, and will you reconcile? I feel he is your soulmate twin flame. All right, let's see Anne-Marie. Frank's feelings for you, and will you reconcile at the moment? Let's have a look at Unmet Sorensen. Oh, good old Denmark. How's Denmark today? Let's have a look. Frank. No worries, sweater. Right, Unmet. And Frank. Frank's feelings towards that. Right, so let's have a look what's going on with Frank. So, let's have a look. Right, so be receptive to what is on offer on a soul level, and that's really quite good. But having a look at what Frank is feeling at the moment, we've got a feeling of undeath. So maybe they can't see that the past has to be fully let go of to see a release and a new beginning and a transformation. So that is very difficult. I think they are kind of ignoring certain feelings here with the Four of Cups. So they are a little bit glum about the past because obviously they can't quite let it go to move on. So they haven't refreshed. They haven't got over to get over at the moment. However, it's not all bad. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, which does say that there could be a new opportunity arising. They don't quite notice that because they have turned that upside down. So even though it's on their mind sometimes about a greater connection here, that they're kind of definitely not taking it and realizing just what they did have. So it's difficult for them to really realize that, hang on a minute, we did have something nice together, but you know, they focus on the negative very, very much. Can you work together as a team to improve it? Yes, you can. As long as you do get together. This was reversed, so at the moment it's not the great celebration. It does have a flavor because these two cards came up. It's almost like, yeah, it is possible. It's definitely possible. And the reason it's possible, that for Frank, they really need to put, and he said he was Aries as well, didn't you? Yeah, he needs to use this yang energy of an Aries to finish this. Not completely finish, but realize what you do start, you do either have closure or make it better. So this is why the courage for them is to actually make it better. So I do like being receptive to change. So I wouldn't completely give up on Frank. I think they're still struggling with the transition between, oh, what has happened and moving forward. So it is difficult. Cujo, it is very... Thank you, Katrina Cal. So it is very difficult for them to kind of move through the transition. So they obviously are still in pain. So while they're still in pain, I don't think they will reconcile with you unless they do the healing with you, which is never quite a good thing because then it could cause drama and more upset. But I wouldn't give up on this, to be fair. But they're not healed quite yet, so that's a little bit awful. Yes, I'm doing you, Taha. I am doing you now. Right now. I can't help it if people donate. Very kind, my donating people. They're very kind. Yeah, good luck with that, Annette. Right, Taha. Kuju, how are you today, babes? How are you? You said, so it must be true, your ex reached out and expressed his feelings. Do you see this reconciliation happening? He's a Taurus. What do you mean you stayed patient? You stayed patient in the room, but you haven't met. You need patience with them. It's not one day being patient. Sometimes it takes years for people to be patient. Sleepy, you're working too much. Yeah. That's fine, absolutely. Yeah. How long did you wait? Right, come here. How long did you wait? Did you wait 7 months? Did you wait a year? How long did you wait for? How long did you wait? Wait. How long? How long did you actually wait since I gave you that reading? Plus, I've only been on this channel for just over a year, so you couldn't have waited long. I've known people to wait years. So you didn't wait long. Just saying. You've waited 7 months. Well, maybe you have to wait a little longer. Right, okay. All right, okay. Right. So remember, Taha, we are responsible for our own life, right? Not what a tarot reader says, not what your mum says, or your dad, or your teacher, or the person on the street. You're responsible for your own life, yeah. So if you don't want to wait for them, don't move on, or sit and wait. But it doesn't mean say by waiting they're going to come, does it? Because if I wait for a scenario to happen, then I'm waiting. He did reach out. Right, what's your question? Can you put your question in English and I'll do you English, just exactly what you want answered today. Do you know, Katrina, it wears me thin. Well, I'm not that thin. It could do a better job of that, couldn't it? Really. Right, while we're waiting for Taha to remember to put down in English that I can understand, we'll do Angel. Right, okay, Taha. Right, okay. Do I see a reconciliation? That's the question. No, doll, your question is not visible. Put it down again. Right. Where's my moderators? Kojo, just nag people. Keep posting your questions, please. It's like they're not understanding my Anglais. Right. Taha, will you see a reconciliation with... I forget his name anyway. Taha, what's his name? I forgot. The Taurian. Right, Taurian. They're Taurus, that's Taha. His name is Zuriab. Right, okay. Zuriab. Right. Zuriab. Just Joe, hiya, how are you? Good to see you. Make sure your question's down there. Thanks very much for coming in here. Make sure your question is down there. Thank you, Just Joe. JJ. Right, Zerab and Taha, are you going to reconcile? It'll be extremely difficult. They're still working on themselves, and the Three of Swords is reversed. So their pain is still imminent. While the pain is going on, that's going to be very, very hard to work on reconciliation. So it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible, but it's not probable at this moment in time. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to wait or not. Yeah, it's difficult. JJ, what is your question, honey? Thank you, Doll. Will Roshan and you get married in the future? This is for Doll. Will Roshan and I get married in the future? JJ, if you got a question, put it down. Remember, you do take priority in the room. Will Roshan... Okay. Right. Doll, wait a minute while I do JJ. JJ does have priority. They've joined by pressing the join button and paying $1.99 for 3 cards instead of 2, and they have access to channel-only membership videos. Hello, Angela. How are you? Right, JJ, how can you heal your family? Right. How can you heal your family, JJ? Let's have a look. Yeah, fine, thank Angela. Head wool head. That's all I'm saying. Right, JJ, how can you heal your family? How can you heal your family? Says JJ. It's all right. It's all right, Kuju. We all do that. Right, how can JJ heal their family? How can JJ heal your family? So, what have we got? I could give a funny answer, but I'm not. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's be able to see a future when you both all can't, when you can't see that things can change, then there is no kind of change. So when the King of Pentacles is there, it's kind of be patient, loyal, determined, and slow at this thing. So we can only really pay attention to ourselves. The pages are the children. So maybe the leader of your family needs to be a little bit responsible for what's happened with the family. But if the children lose the power within the family, then they need to be empowered as adults. So it's taking responsibility for themselves and really seeing the transformation. It's like, I don't think that this is very easy. It's not easy. So all we can do is heal ourselves and forget the family as a whole. So when we got the death upside down, it's like that transformation isn't the easiest thing going. So, you know, the hierarchy, the alpha people at the top take some responsibility for the situation, because with the children feeling powerless, you know, it's not really good, is it? So just heal yourself, JJ. That will help. Hopefully that makes sense. Do look out for the channel member video tomorrow. Right, Angel, what was I doing? Dong, will Rushan and you get married to each other in the future? No worries, JJ. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a channel member. Right, Doll. Will Rushan and you get married in the future? Let's have a look, Doll. No worries. Dolly. If you communicate well, now you have to understand each other as well. It does have the ability that it does come to a conclusion, but what is that conclusion? You really must understand each other and what you both want. So just talk it out. Just talk it out. Express. Yeah? Hopefully that helps. Angel, how are you? Let's see, Angel, if you're going to marry Jose. Yep, let's have a look, Angel. This is for Angel. No worries, doll. No worries at all. Angel. It's not impossible. We do have it reversed, though. And we've also got the Tower reversed. So something significant has to change before you both realise that this is possible. So make the changes within your life to actually do so. It's not as easy, especially when the Tower and it's kind of reversed. So yeah, something significant has to change before that takes place. Okay, thank you. Fine. Right, let's do Shane. Shane Walker and love. Shane Walker and love. Let's have a look for Shane Walker and love. Right, Shane Walker and love is the last person I'm doing. Shane Walker is the last person we're doing in this session. Because we've been on for 2 hours. 2 hours plus. So Shane is the last. Shane got in by the skin of the teeth. Remember, all questions are randomly picked. Channel members do have priority and donations have high priority. Remember that in the room, please. Thank you, my moderators, for being here. Cujo, Sablu, Mansol. You're doing a good job. Right, Shane. Love life of Shane Walker. Shane Walker is the last person. Right, Shane, your love life is a disaster, darling. Disaster. It couldn't be worse. You came into my room for what? So maybe, just maybe, the magician turned upside down. You don't realize that you do have power to be able to create what you do create. You're tricking your mind. I can tell that because of that. So when the magician's reversed, there's a little bit of an illusion going on and you're creating it, Shane. So really look a bit more positive. Why don't you just do that and create it instead of making a drama? We don't need drama. You need to create the passion, the warmth, the opportunities. Come on, Shane. Get with it. Shane. Shane. Oh, thank you, Katrina girl. Love you. Thank you. Shane, get to it. Do a little bit more positive work on yourself. Right, thank you. Right, guys, I am going. I've been here for 2 hours and I'm bored now. Yeah, so what, where? Sablu, where? What you on about? What are you on about? You mean Cujo? You don't know Cujo? Oh, she's lovely, you know. You two should get together. She's a lovely girl. She's about your age, too. She's wonderful. Talk to her. She's a lovely girl. She's very young. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you very much. She's my moderator on TikTok, Sir Blue. So, you know, she's helpful. She's extremely helpful. So don't be too... Yeah, I'm going to rest now. You're right, Katrina. Right, I'm off, guys. I'm not talking anymore. Bye. Bye. Right.